Hey equestrians, this is Alyssa with Discover the Horse, and we are here at Gypsy Gold Farm in Ocala, Florida, about to meet up with Dennis Thompson, the man that originally brought the Gypsy Vanner to the United States.
I just loved animals. I loved being around them and was quite successful with, county champion ducks and rabbits and things like that. And I attribute that to love. Yeah. I really do. Yeah. I think if you're willing to go out and pick special flowers for your bunnies, you know, they do better. Yeah. You know, when I was 18, I think I was, I hung out at pet stores and one of them asked me to work for him, and it was owned by the man that invented kitty litter, Ed Lowe. I wound up managing his stores, and then I designed products for animals for 40 years. I'm responsible for adjustable dog collars and adjustable dog harnesses and color blocking and thumb press throat snaps on halters and just all kinds of things.
His place is magical. There are paddocks all over with Gypsy Vanners in them. He has stallions, he has mares, he has cute little foals. It is ranked as one of the top places to come and visit on TripAdvisor, and after being here, you can see why.
One of the stallions, King William, quite enjoys his role as a famous representative of the breed.
He stepped out of the trailer. That's all he did, was step out of the trailer, and my girlfriend took a video of that, and she put it online, and it's over 20 million views now.
I got to ride one of the stallions named BB King. We just threw me up there bareback and got to do a halter ride.
BB King was the first solid-colored Gypsy Vanner to be born in the United States.
So the fun part when you're riding a Gypsy Vanner is if your knot comes undone and you're riding with a halter and a lead rope, you can still just stop your horse.
It was a trip back in 1995 that started it all.
And we crossed the border from Wales into England and went through a roundabout, and Cindy said, "You see that little black and white horse?" And I said, "No, do you want me to go back?" And she said no, and then changed her mind. And so
sounds like me traveling.
Yeah. So we went back, and the little horse saw us and came running as hard as he could to say hello to us, and that was Kushtibog, you know. So we drove up the driveway and introduced ourselves to the farmer where the little horse was, and I took that picture. Oh. Yeah, that's the farmer's dog is looking at me, and Cindy's asking the farmer questions about the little horse, and
wow.
Yeah, he explained it was not his horse. He was only keeping it for a few days, and it belonged to a traveler. We find out in 1968 that there was an act called the Caravan Act by the British government, and it was an effort to control this nomadic, colorful culture, and they did what we did to the American Indian. They created reservations. So there's 100 of those throughout Great Britain. They're called caravan sites in England. They're called halt sites in Ireland. So you can halt here, halt at the next one, just don't halt in between. And I said, "Can we meet this man?" And the farmer got in touch with him by cell phone. The gentleman came over, and we spoke for a few minutes, and he invited us to his caravan. Spent the day with gypsies, and they couldn't have been any nicer. They made us tea and gave us cookies, and the gentleman bragged on his horse all day and took us out and showed us babies this stallion produced. And he said, "I'll tell you a place where you'll see hundreds of colored horses. You go there, and then you call me after you go there. You tell me if you found one as good as mine." He said, "Don't forget to call me." So through his invitation, we became the first Americans to ever attend the oldest gypsy horse fair in the world, over 330 years old, called Appleby. 10,000 gypsies gather on a hill called Fair Hill to reacquaint with family and friends and trade in horses, and thereafter began a journey to understand gypsies and their horses. We established the world's first registry for a selectively bred horse raised by British gypsies and imported the first 16 to North America. We wrote a mission to bring honor, recognition, and a better understanding to one of the world's most colorful, least understood societies and the horses they so dearly love, by respecting the spoken words of gypsies who have dedicated lifetimes in the pursuit of a dream to create the perfect horse to pull their caravan.
Anyone who loves animals, who loves nature, would just love to come and spend an afternoon out here. I think he's created something really special.